I'm telling you, if you try everything in this video consistently for 3 months, 3 solid months, and don't skip things and don't try and cut corners, I can vouch that your hair's gonna grow. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are already subscribed, if you're not, hi, my name is Shannon and I am a curly hair blogger, also a business owner of the brand Oh So Curly. I also am an author of the book Get My Curls Back, and I just want to share that before we get straight into the video, because I do have a long journey of hair growth and hair mishaps, heat damage, relaxed hair, all of that stuff. So everything that I mentioned in this video does come from experience. It's just not me coming up with these ideas and getting quotes and stuff from the internet. This is all stuff that I've been through, so I just want to share with my viewers and everyone else who comes across this video tips on how to grow your hair fast and easily. Now, nothing comes easy though, I must say, and if you are on this video because you are feeling down, a bit depressed, upset that your hair isn't growing, I do just want to make sure that I say having long hair is not the be all and end all. I feel like as women we have this whole like Disney princess theory kind of thing, like we aspire to have long hair, and I've been there. I wanted to grow my hair long, and I'm going to share with you how I did it. But I will say that I actually prefer to have shorter hair, because having long hair is not, the grass isn't greener on the other side, I'm telling you now. Like, there's a lot of downsides of having long hair. Like when it's hot, like today, and it's just in your face, it's just a bit too much. There's a lot more hair to style and stuff, and we all know that curly hair care styling is long in general. So do not beat yourself up if you feel like your hair is not growing, because it's not the end of the world. But if you do still want to hear the tips, stay tuned to the end of the video. Keep your notepad and pen close, because I have my own notes here and I'm just going to go through them. This isn't going to be a fully edited video where I'm just going to put effects and all of this voiceover and stuff. It's going to be me just speaking to the camera, because I want to keep it as authentic and as true, and think of me as like your little friend. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below, and let's just get straight into this video. So tip number 1 is make the commitment. That's right, make the commitment to yourself that you want hair growth. So make sure that you write it down, put it on your goal list. For example, with me, I wanted my hair to be waist length. So what I did was I found a picture of a girl that had the hair length that I wanted, not the hair type, because I know I cannot change my hair type and I want to accept my hair type. So it was the hair length that I wanted. I printed off that picture and I stuck it on my vision board along with other things that weren't hair related. And I realized a few years down the line, I looked back at the picture on my vision board and I was like, wait, hold on. My hair length looks exactly like the same length as in the picture, and that was crazy to me. I feel like that repetition, and I say it with any goal that you have in life, make sure that you write it down, take a picture, put it on your vision board, and just make sure that you look at it every single day. I also write down my goals in the morning or in the evening before I go to bed, so I just remind myself of what my purpose is and what I'm doing for the next day or for that day. And I feel like if you feel like you're gonna fall off track within your hair growth journey, doing that every day will remind you, hold on, I can't be doing that because I'm trying to grow my hair, that's my goal, so it doesn't fit within my goals. And a lot of people fall off that way because, you know, when you join the gym and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get back into my fitness, and then you fall off and you get lazy, it's because you forget what the main end goal is, and because you're not doing that repetition of seeing it every day and reading it every day, it's easy for you to kind of like fall off. So we don't want that to happen with you. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on our vision board, put it on our goal list, and I need you to stay committed. So the next thing we're going to introduce into your journey, into your hair growth journey, is a new method, and that is going to be scalp massages. Now, if you don't already do scalp massages, you really want to introduce this into your routine, because I'm telling you from experience, it's definitely going to boost that hair growth, and it's just something extra for you to try, because you may have tried everything else on this list and nothing's worked, but You haven't tried this, so I definitely suggest. You probably have seen this around on social media a lot because it is from my brand, OSO.SHANNON, my business, and this brush is so popular right now. A lot of bloggers and just curlies in general are loving it. It looks quite harsh, but it's really, really soft. But basically, you want to introduce massaging the scalp into your routine because that circular motion is going to stimulate the follicles and get the blood flowing to your scalp, which then in hand encourages your hair to grow. So imagine if you like rub onto the same part of your skin over and over and over, you'll see that it will probably get red and get quite hot, and that's because all the blood is rushing to, look at me sounding like a scientist right now, but I'm not, so if I say anything wrong, please do not hold it against me. But this is what I feel like is happening. So all the blood is rushing to that part of the scalp, and then it's just encouraging that hair to grow. So what I would recommend is that you get one of these brushes, or you can just use your fingers, but the brush is really, really good. I think it just gives you that extra directness and it can get right in there, and it saves you from getting your nails dirty with product built up. So I would recommend that you do this twice a week. So you can do it one time in the week with no oil added at all, and then for the other time in the week I want you to add some oil to your scalp. So oils are going to be really, really good again to just boost that hair growth. So we have natural oils in our scalp. It is sebum, but the closest oil to sebum, our natural oil, is jojoba oil. So if you'd like to stay using an oil on your scalp that's going to be very similar to what you already have, it would be jojoba oil. But what is the most important thing is the essential oils that I want you to add to your oil. Sorry if this is just really confusing to you right now, but basically peppermint oil and tea tree oil are very, very good essential oils. As you know, they can help get rid of spots, they help a lot of things. It's very, very strong, so you don't want to directly put it onto your scalp, but they can encourage hair growth. So what you want to do is add it to another oil, mix it together. So you've got like your olive oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, that's like a carrier oil. Then you want to add a drop or two of peppermint or tea tree, mix it together, and then apply it with your fingertips to sections of your scalp, or you can use one of those applicator bottles. And then you want to go in with the brush and just massage in 4 sections for about 30 seconds to a minute per section. Leave that in, just let it simmer and stuff like you're marinating chicken or something, and then you can wash it out the next day, or you can wash it out straight after. It really doesn't matter, it's up to you and your scalp, obviously, because my scalp gets really, really itchy, so I'd probably wash it out straight away. Introducing that twice a week is really going to help to boost that blood flow in and kind of train your scalp to get your hair growing faster. So introduce that, let me know how it goes, comment down below if it's worked for you, and we'll get straight into the next point. So now that you have incorporated scalp massages into your routine, you now want to make sure you take a look at your products that you're using in general, because a lot of people that I speak to when I have like consultations, if you want to know more about the consultations, click the link below, I have all information on that. But a lot of my curlies that I meet with actually are using products that are very harsh, and I can tell straight away when they finally admit to me what they're using and how they're using the products. I can tell straight away why their hair isn't growing and why it's not healthy, and that's because they're using very cheap shampoos and stuff that you can buy from like the pound shop or the dollar store if you're from America, and harsh shampoos that are going to really, really dry out their hair. So while you're in this hair growth period, you want to stay away from heat, you want to stay away from chemicals, you want to stay away from color, you want to stay away from harsh products. You want to make sure that you're using something that is very soft on the hair, very moisturizing and very natural. My ingredients that I recommend you looking for on the back of your products, and you want to read the first 5 ingredients on the list. So make sure that you look out for these ingredients. So you want to look out for water, aqua, shea butter, coconut oil or coconut butter, sometimes they have cocoa, aloe vera, did I mention? So you want to look out for those are really good ingredients to have. And then obviously your natural oils, so sometimes they'll be like avocado oil and stuff like that. They're really good. So if you ever have questions about a product, feel free to DM me on Instagram or something, and I'll let you know what I think, whether it's going to be good for your hair or not. Make sure that you become conscious about the products that you're using on your hair, because your hair could be trying to grow, but it's the products that you're using that are like stopping it from happening, because you're damaging your hair. And when your hair isn't moisturized, it's not going to grow either. It's kind of like watering a plant. You need to nourish it, you need to give it the right nourishment and water to allow it to grow. So when I started to transition to natural hair and started to grow out my hair back in 2015, I'll show you guys a picture of before and after length. I actually had to change up my whole hair lifestyle basically, and I introduced new routines and new rituals, as you would probably say it, into my hair care routine. So what I always recommend to everyone, and I'm so shocked at people who actually don't do this still, deep condition your hair. Please deep condition every single time you wash your hair. Like, it's actually really going to change your hair. I don't think people give it as much credit as it deserves, but deep conditioning can really transform your hair's health. Like, I always swear by it. Deep conditioning definitely changed my hair's health. I used to only deep condition my hair when I went to the hair salon, which would probably be every 3 months or 3 or 6 months, and now I deep condition my hair religiously every week. Yeah, big difference. So deep condition your hair every week is going to help your hair to grow, especially if you find some deep conditioners that have great ingredients like mint, peppermint, ones that I've mentioned earlier that help with strengthening the hair and growing the hair. Again, I'll leave a link to some good products that I recommend down below. Also, you want to get rid of those drying, cheap shampoos that are not good for our hair type. So all of like your, I hate to call out brands, but like your VO5s and like the basic ones that are not for our hair type really, you want to not use those. Please stay away from those. Low manipulation. So by manipulation I mean like all these styles where you're like bantu knot here, gel here, sleek here, up here, down here, plait here, braids here, heavy stuff here. No. Stop with the manipulation. You really need to let your hair breathe and grow. Like with my hair, I hardly do much with it anymore. In the beginning I was transitioning, so I was trying to merge the two textures, so I did do a lot of braid outs and twist outs, bantu knots, but now my hair's been growing so quickly, and that's because I hardly do anything to it. The most I do to it is have braids every 6 months or so, but even with that in between, I only have my hair out in a pineapple or in a very loose bun or a sleek low bun every now and again, just to switch it up. But apart from that, no crazy styles, no cane rows, no sleek up, slick edge control, none of that. No, keep it to a minimum, because that's going to stunt your growth. Imagine your hair's trying to grow and then every minute you're sleeking it back, you're breaking it with your comb. Make sure you're very gentle with your hair during this process, because you're trying to, it's like a newborn baby, you're just trying to keep it safe and help it grow. Basically is like a baby. Haircuts. I know that's something that a lot of you guys are probably wanting to know more about. I have multiple videos on my channel of curly haircuts that I've had done in London and also in LA. I really recommend curly haircuts. But when you're trying to grow your hair, I would say what I did was have my hair cut like once or twice a year during the beginning stages when I was transitioning, and then I trimmed slowly away like the dead straight ends. So if you're transitioning, I would say get your curly haircut done when it feels right for you, but in between just trim away those straight dead ends, because they're not going to come back. I'm telling you now, they're not going to come back. Just snip them off when you feel comfortable. Then when you're ready, you want to get your first curly haircut, and that is going to just change your life. That's the shortest I've ever been. I think my curls were like up to here. When it was dry, it was even shorter. Like I had a fringe here, which was crazy to me, and then look how long my hair's grown now. Now if you're looking after your hair, you're probably gonna see hair growth within a few months, because now my hair grows within 2 months. I'd say you can definitely tell it's outgrown itself. So I say from about here to here, is how much my hair has grown since my last haircut, which was, I think, 2 or 3 months ago. So I'm finding with my hair that I need to get it cut or trimmed every 2 or 3 months, which is, in the beginning stages, was not happening with my hair because my hair was not growing. But now it's just overgrowing and I need to get it cut more often. A good curly haircut every few months is not really going to stunt the growth. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know. This isn't gospel, but hey, for me, this is just my advice. Don't take it and go somewhere with it and come at me on social media, because I'm not here for it. So I think we've covered everything that you can do within your power with your hair. So we've got good ingredients, a new routine, we're deep conditioning, we're making sure that it's trimmed and it's healthy. You want to make sure that you're detangling softly with your fingers or a wide tooth comb, and you want to make sure that you maintain your hair's retain length by sleeping on a satin pillowcase or a silk pillowcase, silk scarf, satin bonnet, something that's going to be soft to protect your curls at night. I would recommend Oso Curly, obviously, link down below, but it's totally up to you guys. And now we're going to go to another avenue of how to grow your hair, and that is in the health sector. Drink a lot of water nowadays, and that also is probably a reason why my hair is growing so fast. So I got this from Primark. This isn't sponsored or anything, it's just, I thought it was a really good buy from Primark. It was like £2.50, and I fill this up twice a day. So I've been having, I think it's just over a litre of water a day lately, and it's really easy to drink because I'm not like a big fan of drinking in general. So I find the straw makes it just so much easier to get through the day. Drinking a lot of water, I think it's pretty much proven that it does help your hair grow. It helps your skin get clearer, it helps everything in your body just clear up. So definitely start to drink a lot of water, guys. So you also want to make sure that you are being healthy with your diet. A lot of fried foods and sweets and chocolate. Chocolate is my guilty pleasure. If you can give it up, try and give it up. It's going to help not only your hair but your skin too. What I did was I actually went vegan / plant-based back in 2017, and since then to now I have noticed that my hair just grows a lot faster. So I don't know if it has to do with cutting out the dairy, because I had been vegetarian for a while before that. So I don't know if it was cutting out dairy that has shown a bit of a difference in my hair growth as well, and my skin's clearer, much clearer than it has been in the past that you guys have seen. Your diet is very, very important. Definitely could be another factor as to why your hair isn't growing. The next thing that you may want to do is try and introduce some supplements. So if you're not someone that gets a lot of healthy veg and fruit into your diet, you may want to start taking some supplements that are going to help to support that, but also help to grow your hair. If you are looking for one, you want to look out for biotin, which is something that really helps with your hair growth. You also get like those women's hair, nails and skin vitamins, multivitamins, and then the one that I have tried that I can recommend because I've actually tried this is the Curls Liquid Blueberry Bliss vitamin. It's like a liquid that you take a shot of like twice a day, I think it is. It doesn't taste great, but I mean, it's just for a second out of your whole 24 hours of the day. Like, don't let it ruin it for you. But I saw that my hair grew really, really fast within 3 months. So I did like a 3-month trial of it to share my results with my audience, and you did definitely see quite a few inches of hair growth within the 3 months. So if you find that nothing else in this video works for you, try a hair growth supplement. Now the final thing I'm going to say is that if nothing has worked for you and you find that your hair just doesn't grow, there's nothing wrong with you at all. It may just be down to genes, it may just be down to your overall health at the moment. And hair growth isn't the be all end all of having natural hair. Having natural hair is learning to love and embrace the hair that you have on your head. Grown hair for me was just like a fun little challenge because I really thought I couldn't grow my hair or my curls this long. So it was a nice challenge to do for myself. But if you find that nothing's working, it can be down to health, so you may just want to have a chat with your doctor or go and see a trichologist, who is someone that is specialized in the scalp. So if you find that your hair is breaking off, if you've got some hair loss, or you're just concerned about your scalp's health, you may want to go and visit a trichologist. Like I said, I'm not a professional in that sense, but I speak to a lot of people with natural hair every single day for the past 5 years or so. I've dealt with my own hair for the past 5 years or so. So I have experience in that sense. I try out products, I work with brands. So I kind of know what I'm talking about in that sense. But the scientific side, I'm still learning myself. So if you feel like this advice hasn't worked for you, definitely go ahead and speak to a specialist. Now, you may be watching this and be thinking, okay, so what was the magic tea that was going to help my hair grow like that? I'm telling you, if you try everything in this video consistently for 3 months, 3 solid months, and don't skip things and don't try and cut corners, I can vouch that your hair's gonna grow. So I challenge you guys to try everything in this video. Let me know in 3 months time how it goes. Comment below if you found your hair grew or not. I'd be very interested to know, but I know that consistency works. So no matter what you do in life, if you commit, like I said in the beginning, and you keep with the consistency, it's gonna work. 3 months is a long enough time, I think, for you to see hair growth. It might even happen faster than that, but I just want to say 3 months to be safe. Also, you may be wondering why I haven't mentioned other crazy like challenges and stuff, like the rice water rinse and like herbs and stuff that you can use. I personally haven't tried them myself, so I wouldn't ever want to recommend something to you guys that I haven't tried. I've heard good things and I've heard bad things about those things also, so it really is down to you. I will always keep you guys informed on what is out there, so I will note down below in the description section what other methods can be used, but I can't vouch for them because I haven't done it myself, and I wouldn't want to sell you guys on something that I haven't tried, because I love you guys, and yeah, your opinion means a lot to me. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope I got through everything. I think that's everything on my notes. I quite enjoyed coming to the camera and speaking to you guys in this way. I think I'll definitely do another video like this. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to talk about another topic. I've got a few in mind, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe, share, like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.